our social ecosystem is going to change. Um, and again, in the very beginning, it was very, it was very community oriented. There's a lot of people in there. There's a lot of little fun things, but it's never really been a strong network community of people. We've had our name out there. We've had a lot of people come and go. We've had a lot of degens in the network, but I'm going to make you a promise right now that we're going to be doing a revamping of our communication systems, of our Telegram, how it's organized, and how we communicate with people through our automation systems as well. So what's going on at all times and the things that are coming. So the alpha is made readily available at that point. All right. So another thing that is happening after we do the lock and we do this process, we are also building out some of our communication networks, like I was saying just a second ago, into our series. I just got majorly distracted there. I apologize. But our social media system and our content development is getting a little bit of an upgrade as we talk, especially thanks to WebForge and that network. In fact, let me see if I can pull some stuff up here to kind of show you. Let me pull up Shogun and I'll pull it up here. See if I can pull. Yeah, I could do that. Where's it? What's back? Some of AI. Okay. But we've been talking about AI for so long. This is the AI system that's in the back offices of our WebForge network. Really, really super powerful with everything that we got going on. That you can create a voice AI agent. Now, if you're watching this and you're a coin, your community, there's a lot of this stuff back here that you may not need. But I can tell you, there's a lot of you that want to have a web. Every single one of you has to have a website, right? And this is all still free at the website level. Just a website. You come in, you build everything. Everything in here is for free. Now, if you wanted to have like a text messaging system and like all these other paid opportunity stuff, there's some payment systems in here, right? Like you can have a membership system absolutely free. You can create your entire brand behind it, right? Media storage, always been free. You can have unlimited amount of videos and stuff. This is a great CDN right here, which you would go spend $40, $50 a month for. You want to have a place to house all your stuff that's secure? Right here, right? All free. Now, you're not going to be using reputation management. You're not going to be using the mobile app unless you are. And then there's a good pricing structure that's in there. But the AI agent system, this is not free, but this is a partial part of it, like the conversation one, on making a knowledge base on your network, creating content and delivering it to multiple systems in your program, like your Twitter account, like your Instagram account, those kind of things. So the power here is all about the release of information, tracking information. Like people were telling me in the beginning, oh, nobody's ever going to fill out a form. Nobody's ever going to fill out a form and receive an email. There's 367 of them on this one account right here. No, and these are all within crypto. So this is no joke, right? Like we know what we're doing when it comes to creating forms and funnels and all those kind of things. Speaking of which, easy network. Now look at all this stuff that's up here. Every single one of these tabs is another module that works. Remember, we love modules. There's a funnel module. There's a website module. Look at all these websites. These are all the websites just for Shogun using. These are all individual websites, storefronts. You can kind of create a whole storefront in the process here, right? As a walkthrough process we created with it. Webinar system. If you do webinars, I don't even know if you do webinars anymore, right? But if you do webinars, there it is. The analytics system. Now, if you're using WordPress and all that stuff, it's there. There's a lot of stuff in the client portal. There's everything here is so powerful. This is one of them, right? This is another powerful little thing. A little live chat system that if you got people and you attach AI to it, you can create a language model. Right? So it's very powerful in delivering a value to all of you. All right. As a recap back earlier, we were on ShogunFusion.io and we were talking about our friends over at Lotto, starting off with their with their series for the Untamed AF, the As Fuck, which we love, by the way. We're going to jump in and have a look at some of these. We were here before. Like if you're watching this and you're from the Lotto fam and you're in there right now, please give us a shout. You can look and see the activity alone, just in this one collection. Look at all these. Now, here's a little cheat way for you to know. I don't know. I can't sort yet, right? So I apologize. We're not sorting yet, right? But if you go to the collection and you hit item activity, you hit activity right here. So here's items and then activity. You can see which one that you're with at that point, okay? And the bids that are on, some of them, right? So we're still kind of working out the filtering process, right? Like this is the action that's happening right now. There are still other ones that are in there, okay? That have been bid. Look at that. I'm winning one. I'm working on getting the next page up for you guys, right? Like we're trying to act a little bit more stuff so you can see the bidding that's happening. But if not, you may have to go just to the one and keep track for yourself for now. There are good stuff that's coming from it. Like this little, this one here, right? Sahara. Item activity and oh no. Yeah, let's see. There's another one. I gotta love it. I gotta share it. We gotta do it. There it is, right on mine. Check it out. Absolutely awesome. It's that easy.
Oh, she likes Luna. That's what she said. Oh, he likes Luna. Yeah, he likes Luna. I liked her too until when I was, bro. You know.
I know the history of this little feline. That's why I was doing it.
Literally, bro, is a nightmare. I'm looking at a nightmare.
I know. That's why I was like.
She did the 6 on it. I was like, this is just a demonic entity that slashed me while I was sleeping before in my life. And I don't want to look at it. And now it's in the line. You know?
It's forever in the line. So here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. If I win this bid, I will burn this ball for you.
Thank God. Thank you, bro.
Boo's going to murder me. I'm going to be on the Boo hit list here in a second. I don't know.
That's love.
I'm like, I hear you.
That's love.
No, that was a mix-up. That was Crypto Quinton saying that. That wasn't me.
If you burn the ball, I'm getting another cub. That's that.
Oh, no. Okay, so I won't burn the ball. I will hide it from existence. No, I'm only kidding. No, but if
she's lying, dude. If I already canceled all of her credit cards, dude, we're good.
if I win the bid, here's a couple ifs. If I win the bid and I win the lotto on this, I will redonate the money back to the lotto.
Oh,
that's love.
Yeah.
Hey, that's love.
You go, baby.
You say anyone this and you hit the lotto, and then you're putting it back in a jackpot for us. In other words.
Oh yeah, on any ball that I win on, right? Because how fair would it be, right? Oh, the owner of the NFT marketplace wins the bid, right? So and then he wins the lotto, yeah, right. So anything that I bid on and you win and I win, I will make sure that everything that I win from that goes back to the lotto as a rollover.
Hey, that's love. But hey, just know this much.
Yeah.
That's the best part about our setup, dog, is the machine dictates the fate. It's not, we can't cherry pick anything, you know? So that's the good part, man. I feel like, you know, with this entire setup, bro, it's the integrity behind it. You know, we've always been maneuvering pure intent, obviously. You can say that. And actions speak louder than words. And I get all of that, right? But like the machine really does protect us in a manner of where they'll never have to suspect that where there's like a way we're trying to go about who wins. So don't ever think because like Quentin, I'm talking to you too, because I know if you hit the lotto, I want y'all to splurge. Whether you buy lotto tokens as a show of support, whether you go out and eat a fancy, steak and rock one of our lotto gear t-shirts or something and take a picture and post it on social media. It's your money. I probably wanted it in Solana so bad, which hats off to you because it's not easy, let me tell you. And you pulled it off. So I know I kind of just jumped right in, man. I love you guys. I just wanted to say hi. I'm here as long as y'all could have me. Quinn, it's nice to see you in the building, bro. How you doing?
Ooh, I'm doing good today. It's so addicting, man.
Sorry, go ahead, buddy.
I love this line so much.
Hey, thank you, bro. It is addicting, though, bro. Let me tell you. Last night,
Yeah.
I went in and I was looking at each ball and then item activity, and then each ball and then item activity. And bro, I wanted to stop. Like I wanted to go to bed. I was tired, but I went through the entire line, you know. And I'm like, yo, man, I could only imagine being in a different spot where it's like I came across this project and I'm the one that gets to put these bids on. Even though I can still, I try not to because I don't want people to think, oh, he's just trying to raise the prices and weird shit like that, you know? So I try to get the 29 ball for her and the 22 ball for me, right? And that's, you know, for the most part, that's all I try to do, you know? But man, I'm like, dude, this is low-key addicting. Like I'm in here right now and I'm like, yo, shout out to Dante, by the way. I know Dante wins out of 3 balls, bro.
Yeah, I
But
know.
holy shit, bro, every fucking ball I go on, I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, this one's got a 0.11 on Dante. Damn, this one's got a 0.10 on Dante. Damn, this one. Dante. Damn, homie. He's
Next
not
week's
playing.
line is the Dante buys them all line.
Yeah, I was bidding on one, and I had this bid for 23 hours, and I'm like, yes, you know, this is a good trajectory to keep it. And then I start to get ready for the show. I'm like, you know, I should check it one more time. Happy I did, because guess who was on it?
Dante.
Guess who was on it? I swear to God, bro. I'm like, yo.
Hey, but I gotta give him some love too, man. But he's also a creator. He's a lover of NFTs. He's a lover of Lotto. He's a lover of Shogun Fusion. I gotta give him some love because he puts out a hell of a line on the ones that he's doing out there. So I really do appreciate everything he's doing. But he has the one thing, the Gucci Gucci bling, man. I love this line. He actually even made me one where I don't know if he made it for me, but somebody brought it to my attention. I think it was, of course, Egon. Egon's like notoriously observant on all this stuff. And on the one that I have, it has a little Shogun emblem on it, which is amazing. I just love it so much. But you know, so power out to him. I don't want to take away from your line time today, but man, this was
are you crazy. No, dude,
he's got so much good shit, man.
Not only, bro, is he one of the most genuine and authentic people in the community that I've came across. Mm-hmm. I mean, we're talking since day one. He runs a bar. He owns a bar, bro.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, bro. And he's damn near running the bar with like his right hand woman, I call her. And they've jumped on live stream at the bar. He hires DJs, bro, and they spin dope ass music, and he slaps Lotto and Baby YOLO and Cat Named Toast on everything he does. He's like the most supportive human being I've ever came across. Mm-hmm. His love and passion for the things that he's into. Like, dude, he wanted to slap this chart with a chart. He wanted to slap your marketplace with NFTs so bad. Mm-hmm. Like, right when he saw it was a thing. And it wasn't because of, oh, I want to make money and sell this and I'm so excited. No, bro, like he literally just loves art. Mm-hmm. He's made 1,200 NFTs almost, bro. I'm sorry, 1,200 gifts, like memes. Lotto alone.
That's
and
amazing.
He literally, bro, he just does it. He just loves it. He loves creating shit. In real life, real art, NFT, digital art, like he's such a good dude, man. I love that guy. So don't take away time from my line. Are you crazy? My line is without Dante, bro. What? Right. Our line is nothing right there, bro.
Absolutely. No, and again, when you have people, and I know we give Egon some shit about buying NFTs, but the consumer value of Egon is there, right? Like he has a love for them, which is amazing. We are going to create the NFTA. It's going to be a little joke page that we're going to put on our site. About, have it right on the bottom and like, are you having a problem with buying too many NFTs? Too damn bad. Come over to NFTA. We'll help you buy more.
I was just thinking of that because if we can keep track, like whoever has the most bids on the account should be like the king bidder or something like that.
Yeah, we should make it fun like that. Yeah, King of the Hill, right? Yeah.
About max bid. So Crypto LFG hit me up, right? And she's like, dude, I think it would be cool to have like a preset where you can like low key just be like, hey, max bid for me 0.25. And then at random times you come across something you want, just max bid. And I'm like, you got to throw the double X on it. You know what I mean? It's got to be max bid with the 2 X's. That's hard. And it's that would be a cool thing, like a what do you want to call it, like a leaderboard almost, if you will.
Yeah.
And one thing we're implementing for sure, especially after our second line, I think the ball that goes to the highest bidder, right? Like as in out of the entire line, whatever is the biggest bid on whatever one has the biggest bid at the end of it all, I think should be an automatic winner of some kind. You know, whether it's a merge, whether it's poker, whether it's Solana. I mean, I think something should go into it because I really do believe that it makes it so much more fun in that competition realm. If there's like 2 or 3 balls at the very end of it, you know, you might get a little extra oomph out of it. And that would be fun to reward people that, like, man, you know, I think it's Ash, bro. She went on the peacock ball. She loves peacocks, bro. She just slapped a point too. Like, yeah, take this out of my dead hands, you know, like I'm ready for it,
Yeah.
you know? And then we got the 1/8 ball, the favorite, right? That one has the most bids, I think, in general. I think it's the 53, maybe.
Well, the Peacock has 0.2.
What's the number on it? 49? 49.
Yeah, 49 is the Peacock. And
There it
that one's
is.
got 0.2 right now.
Right. She's like, I want it. I need it. You know what I mean? But the other one, dude, that's the best one, dude, to me. It's my favorite one we've ever had, bro. See what I'm saying? She went from 0.1 on Hinge, and she said, yeah, no, I'm putting 0.2 on this one. Like, give it to me.
Oh, man, she's
Like-
gonna hate. She's gonna hate me.
Oh, you're sharing it. You sicko.
He did this to me earlier, goes. This to me earlier because I was talking to him about how I was bidding on 53, and I was like bidding with Dante and Hitch on 53, and then he goes and he posted all 3 accounts.
Oh my god, bro! Hey, the 53 one. The second
That's the
I saw
dragon,
it,
right?
yes.
Yeah.
The second I saw it, bro. She's like, "Oh, look at this one." I looked. I was like, "That's hard." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's hard." And dude, I'm not surprised on how many bids that one has, bro. That one's so clean.
Yeah.
What's the other one though? The 1/8. Type in 1/8. And I don't know if you saw the video to this. You know, she animates these, right?
Yeah. I didn't see
Have
them,
you
but
seen
no.
the
But
video to the 18?
no.
Oh my god, I'm about to send you a telegram
1/8 ball.
so you can play it. The 1/8 ball, bro. So you can play this one, bro. You're gonna want to play this on the live screen. It's so funny, bro. I can't.
Oh, you sent it to me?
I'm gonna send it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it on TG. I just gotta find it real quick.
Yeah. So we are working the next module of minting, right? Because remember, we have minting, marketplace, and fusion. The fusion is a module, but it's a master module, which means that blending of all these things, whether it's through collection, whether it's through what we call AI blend, whether it's through creative blend, which means that the artist can come on and say, I'm going to make these 2 NFTs be this. So if they put these together, it makes this, but the user chooses the background, what they want to have, right?
Yep.
So there's that. But then the minting also has a few things to it as well. And one of them being that you have this opportunity to put MP4s on, sound, and attach things to it, like cryptocurrency or USDC, all those kind of things, right? It's pretty powerful.
Wow, bro. That's ridiculous. So check this out.
Let me see. I probably can't hear it. Can you hear that?
No.
Okay.
Maybe I can do it.
Could you imagine? This is the opposite of what happened to me in many moons ago. I went to I was in LA. Oh no, I wasn't in LA. I was in San Diego. We just released a bunch of recruits. I was chaperoning about 10 recruits. And I walk into the hotel room. We're all partying at this like local central hotel. I wasn't shore patrol, but I was just a lead. I was just like an ambassador, if you will. I was supposed to be an escort of people to help them make sure they didn't get in too much trouble. I walk in the room, hand to God. I'm still young. I'm 18 years old. I walk in the room and there's a group of recruits sitting around and they're drinking, they're having it. And I smelled some marijuana. I was like, I didn't care about marijuana at the point, but I look over and there's a bottle of baby powder on the side. And I look down and I'm like, oh man, somebody spilled the fucking baby powder. And I went, whoop. And I just like snuffed it all off on the floor. and it was like all over my hand. I was like, this is really weird. Why do I feel tingly? Dude, I dosed myself. It was so bad. So I swear to hand to God, I thought it was, and you would have thought that I had just, I don't know, punched a kitten in the face, right? Like everybody that's running was like, well, one, what the f- you doing with an 8-ball on the counter? Two,
Right.
why'd you put it right next to baby powder?
Wow, bro. That's unbelievable, dog.
So,
Oh
but
my God.
I love the look of this, and I love that you see it. Is that your voice doing at you back there too?
Yeah, that was me.
Bro,
The boo at you. There you go.
she's animated so many of these, bro, and it just makes them come to life, bro. It makes them so fun, you know.
We did,
bro.
So when every single one of the NFTs that that we sell on the Master Series of Shogun stuff for us as well, is going to have an animational background to or version of it as well. And then when we launch these, the new ones, anything that we have will be animatable at that point. So we love it. There is so much potential for everything that we're building to lock it in. One of the other utilities for the minting side of it is the attachment. Like I was saying, you can attach other things to it, but you can also attach it to a gateway module that we're building as well, to where you can kind of make it kick out a webhook that will only open a page that if this thing is in it, which is pretty powerful as well. So there's a lot of people don't know how to do that stuff. And we're going to make it so easy for you to like lock a particular page away that they can't go to it if they don't have that right key from the gateway of that NFT. So,
wow, that's sick.
The things that Scott and I are talking about and building, he's like, he's the owner of HugoByte, which is a multi-million-dollar AI agency, and he's in every day with me building the stuff out. And he's one of our partners. In fact, if you weren't paying attention earlier, there was a new add-on. We only had 4 up here. We originally, if you don't know the history of Shogun, there was 5 of us originally when we came up with the idea in June to build this thing. And Martin, who was is a German one, he was a German Shepherd up here. Go figure. No pun intended, of course. Ended up bailing on us the very first day. So we took him out, and then we ended up adding another person on at the last second, Andrew, and Andrew was the bear. And in November 18th at 4:00 in the morning, this little bugger bailed out 19 million fucking tokens and said, "I'm out." Caused our chart to have a plummeting drop, which then caused a catastrophic failure all the way down to the bottom. At that point, and he blamed it all on something about FOMO, or not letting anybody fuck him over before he could fuck them over. So we took his bear out, and then we said we're not going to have anybody else up here with us because this is Duffy, the one before the last one here. He's the one who created the line. Very strong artist. I would love to. I started the first ones that we made. I made mine in versions of mine in the beginning, and he conceptualized it and put it all into this. We then met Scott here at the end of last year, who came on board thanks to Rip. Rip is the bulldog here. And thanks to Rip, we met Scott, and we just hit it off. At first, I really didn't like him because he was like a little too know-it-all-y kind of thing. But it was because he did know it all. He knew a lot. And so he taught me a lot. And so I said, we're not going to add him into anything until we're absolutely sure. Well, it's been 7 months. We built Launchpad. We built the Anvilbot restructure. We built the NFT marketplace. Do you think he's proven himself? I think so. So he's got his chance up here as well.
That's amazing, dude. That's dope. I don't see any ghost animals. Did I see any ghost animals up there? Or?
Yeah, no. I don't know. Let's wait.
Next to this tiger on the right, or cat or bobcat looking guy.
Yeah, he's right. Oh, yeah, that could be a ghost.
Is that me?
That could. No. Let's go back to if we're asking where we're at. If we're asking where we're at, then we're pretty sure we're going to go into the series of the untamed animals, and we're just going to have a look around. What number is Panther? I don't. Which one's the Panther? I love you guys.
Hey, I love it, bro. Hey, I love it.
Because it's the cat. That's why I ordered it. I got it.
Tell you, I hear her ear hustling. You know what I'm saying? That's how
I know she's gonna hurt me. It's all because of the table. Trip 4s. That's all I get. Quad 4s. That's all I can say. Quad 4s. CHP.
I love it, bro.
And,
I fucking love it.
still gonna
Man.
I'm gonna make a raccoon nipple collection. That's what I do. Yeah,
You know-
we're going to be working on ours too. We talked to the team yesterday about making the stuff for you guys. So, and what we want to do with you guys on that. So, we'll give you the collection at that point, at that level. But
I appreciate you.
Yeah, because we feel like the NFTs themselves have a super huge value on our own, because we don't want to do a lotto. All right, we don't want to do it on our own. We want to hold it. We want to give you the money for it, and we want you to draw the balls and draw all the connection and bring all the people in and do all that stuff for you. Because you got it down. You're the most honorable person that I have met in this industry with all this stuff, and you're always looking on better. Your community, your people, everybody. The communication, the love that you got from your community is amazing. I have to the work ethic what you have to community love, man. I got to tell you, my son and I, we work very, very hard. And I know you work hard too. I mean, you got this, you got another business, you got a family, you got some trials and tribulations you're going through with your home and all that kind of stuff. And it's tough, it's tough to keep everything organized, but you're still here, man. You're still out in the front. You're still kicking ass. Oh. And I love you for that, because we've always said this, that you and I have this like brotherly spirit that is just there. And what you have for your family, we have all the same cuttings, and putting us together. Holy crap. There's nothing we can't do now.
First off, I appreciate all of that, man. I think work ethic is just, I'm born and raised in LA. My biological father was a 100% a workaholic. My stepfather was a workaholic. I think I got it in my DNA, and also just being around it.
Yeah.
Kind of was in my DNA, if you will. And just, I don't know, man, I was always taught, like, if you want something bad enough, you gotta earn it. You gotta go get it. And in reality, earning something feels so much more superior than anything ever given. And I suck at receiving. I'm like, oh, no. I just want to go and do it. If I want it, I'm going to go do it. And I think those are characteristics that I really want my children to possess, because to me, I always say, hard work, it's repetitions. And then from repetitions, that kind of builds habits. And then those habits, breed consistency. And that's typically the route to being successful. Mm-hmm. And so when you find your passions in life, like things that drive you or get you excited to go in, you just got to latch on to them and just keep going. And I've always noticed that with you. I think you're so hyper focused on building that, dude, it's almost impossible from a community standpoint to really focus on people at times, because you're trying to give the people what they want.
Yeah.
And that is a very, very, very tough task to do. You have to be in tune and know what the people actually want. You have to be willing to be receptive enough to maybe change an idea, even though you had a different idea. Like, that's not easy to do. And then on top of that, you have to deliver. Yeah. That's a lot of pressure that you as a builder have to feel. And I've always been keen to understanding that I'm not necessarily a tech guy. So building in this space is just not my forte. So I'm always like admired when I see someone that actually does that kind of stuff. But then to align with builders sometimes is hard, because once again, they're hyper focused on what they're doing. Yeah. You, on the other hand, you have like the mesh of both worlds. It's like, let me play poker with you guys. Let me talk some shit up there. Let me, and really what I've noticed about you, dude, is you're an open book. That's big for me. People that are very hoard and they don't want to tell anyone what they're doing and how they're doing it, and they're always so scared of, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have that characteristic at all. You're like, okay, let me show you what I'm building. I'm so excited. And yeah. I think you do that with the right ones. I think you're a good judgment of character, and like, okay, there's certain people you obviously wouldn't share shit with. Yeah. But you're so intuitive to the people and their desires and what would be awesome for them, that I think that's why you're I know I say you're so successful in this industry, but I don't even think you realize how not successful you are and compared to where you'll be. Because right now I'm like, so successful, you're so good at this, but you don't realize where this is. It's going to make you feel, when you look back here, like, that's all I was That's all I was at. That's where I was at then. Like, dude, you're so
Use it.
underrated builder in the game, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
This is an NFT marketplace for Solana, and it's like the tip of the iceberg of what you're creating. People don't understand fully what exactly it is. They just, oh, cool, NFT marketplace. Yeah, okay, cool. You'll see sooner than later how ridiculous this is.
Yeah.
From the most desirable platform
Mm-hmm.
I've ever seen in the NFT space, period.
Thank you.
I've never seen something so crisp, so easy to use, so simplistic but yet complex. The bids, the auction style you have, like the design, like what the fuck, man? And it's like version 1.0.
Yeah, it's but it took 37 versions up to 1.0 before anybody saw anything because we're
You know what I mean, though? Like,
Yeah.
1.0 for the people, bro. Like 1.1,
Exactly.
1.2, I'm so excited because I've seen like the stages of things you work on, like the Anvil bot, prime example.
Yeah.
When I first heard about the Anvil bot, it was the Anvil bot. It was the 2.0, 2.5. Like, bro, like there's always a let me further build off of that MVP you always talk about. And I got to be honest, bro. Like, I don't think you even understand fully how big this will be. I'm just happy I'm in on ground floor with you. Like, literally, like here dropping a line. Like, that just feels great to be a part of it because I can't wait to witness it.
Yeah.
I really can, bro.
Well, the success here rate, listen, everything I've ever built's been MVP. Like I built a radio station and I started, and again, I'm the proverbial starting in my mother-in-law's basement with 17 listeners, right? To a $500,000 on Venom Radio when I sold it for $30,000. That wasn't a lot. I was like, wow, I made a business and I sold it. And then I opened up another radio network and I started making radio networks. So we had 3,600 of them. But when I started, I only had two. I had Philadelphia Hour City Radio and Cherry Hill Hour City Radio. And so then it just started building and making connections. Like you said something earlier, is the reps, right? The reps equal consistency. And then how do you get to your goal? You just add volume. So we have an algorithm called CVG, consistency plus volume equals goal. And this is something how I trade. And I know that you trade in this way as well. Like your consistent value of your level of trading is by far one of the best I've seen. Okay, so when I watch how you trade perps and how you trade that process, you're using the model of consistency plus volume. You know, you don't move volume until you're so consistent it becomes brainless, almost like, oh, I don't mind adding another $20 or 20% of leverage because I'm so consistent. Even if I do lose, I'm not going to lose everything, right? So
yeah, I think it's about the preparation too, though. If I'm doing add-ons on any trade, it's because I premeditated and said, okay, this is where I'll start my position and I'll add here. Because I used to fall victim of some of these mistakes where I start a trade, it goes against me. I justify how it can still be in play, and then I just start adding to it, and then eventually I get liquidated, or it expires worthless, and it never comes back to full health. And I'm like, damn. So unless I really have it mapped out, like this is where I'll add and this is where I'll add, I just don't add.
Yeah,
it has to be premeditated. But I agree with the consistency of it, right? It's like if I'm consistently doing something, then I could actually take the data and see the result. And then I can know if I need to tweak something I'm consistently doing. Perhaps I'm consistently making bad habits, right? So then I got to cultivate a good habit and change a few things, right? But I think that's huge in trading. I think it's huge with everything in life. That's the funny part. I tell people it's everything in life, dude. Relationship, communication, trading, whatever it is, you got to do it consistently. Be aware of the good and the bad that you're doing in each choice and start to fine tune it, right? Kind of build off of it. What's working, what's not, tweaks here, tweaks there. And then eventually you have that pursuit to perfection. Never ends with perfection. It's just a constant pursuit towards it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like you're never done driving. You're on a constant holiday. You're always, but that's the holiday. My holiday is I want to drive around and look at shit. Right? I don't want to stay at one place. I've already lived in one place for a long time. I want to see shit. Show me as much shit as possible. Now, unfortunately, I've seen a lot of shit, and I don't want to see some shit anymore. Sometimes I just want to sit around and not do. I want to live in my fishbowl, right? Let's get on to this another question. There's something that happened out here. The state of Shogun we already talked about. State of Lotto with the stuff. The delivery time is tomorrow. You know, there's on this auction there is little time left. There's like what 13 hours or something like that, or yeah, 14 hours, 33 minutes, and 38 seconds, or as I like to say, 575,000 Egon bids in the process, or maybe 355,000 Dante AFs bids out there. But you got some time, but you don't, right? And don't think you're going to wait to the last second, because the congestion series that happens at the very last second, get your bids on, get them in. Now, listen, if you lose a bid, you lose a bid. You don't lose any money. Right? Well, you may lose a couple pennies because the cost of it transferring back and forth. That's crypto, right? It doesn't go to me. In fact, the whole entire line, the only time I get paid for Fusion is if it sells. So if you're in, once you make one bid, I get paid something, right? But it also comes down to that the minting is free. We pay for minting, right? Because that usually costs, right? Like if you were to do 1,000 mints on any other place, it would probably cost you maybe $100. You know, for us, it's free. And the reason I did that is because because I'm only approving the creators that I want to have on the site, right? To be honest with you, I am letting some on and having come on, you know, and we may have some packages that will be like, you will have to pay for some minting for like packages above 1,000, that kind of stuff, you know, because it does cost. But I believe that what you have created, you know, I wouldn't just let anybody in here and do this, right? First off, nobody's going to come up with a lotto system for this kind of thing. So, you know, when I created this, I wanted people to come on and have fun, you know, place the bids, get on board. But this is not about, you know, just capturing money. Because if it was, then I would hold everybody's money until one person won, and then I would return it, you know, and then use it for whatever. But the concept here is that when you place the bid, if somebody beats you out, you get the money back immediately. It's like they win, and your money goes right back to you. I don't want it. I want you to then take that and add a couple bucks to it and go do it again and to get this thing up higher. Not because I want to make money, it's because I want who's ever being the artist to have their dream come true with that. Like, make it happen. Get the money on, because if you become successful, if you love what you do, Ghost, right? What are you going to do? Step and repeat. This is your second series with us, right? It's 52 weeks in a year. You know, if you're going to do this every week, you know, after 2 years, you're going to have 104 collections up here. That's a lot of shit to keep track of. So we are making some modules, like we talked about earlier, to track the itemization and where everything is at. Listen, you can't go to another place and click on item activity and find everything that's been done with that thing ever since it's begun. Okay. You can't go to half of these other places to be able to do stuff out there. It is utterly impossible to go to OpenSea or OpenSoul, whatever the hell it is, Soul Sea or whatever it is, and track where that thing came from, who minted it and all that. So you can track some of it, but you got to go to SoulScan and look it up, right? If you want to go to SoulScan with our stuff, yeah, you can choose to go to SoulScan and do that. Click and easy, and there it is, right? We can teach people how to do that and look it all up. But you can also just look in here and see where it's at, what it went for, how much the person made, everything at that point, when it was minted. You know, you can see, and in fact, after it does sell, you won't see it on something like this, but after it does sell, you can look at price history and see how well it's traveled through the ecoverse of this process. So there is still a lot of modularization we're adding. We're going to add some good things in for Ghost Crew here for the Just a Lotto as well, to make it, you're going to have one module just for the Just a Lotto. That's basically what it is. Like the collection series is just yours, man. It's almost just yours in a way, you know? So doing this process is all about making sure that you can take it to a level that you feel comfortable with. But you're right. You said something earlier with that. I don't know what it looks like up here. Like, what does it look like when it's 40 million people hitting this site? Like right now we had 110,000 people hit the site yesterday. 110,000 in 24 hours.
That's a lot, bro.
It's a lot of people. Now, at first, I was a little worried because I'm like, oh, they all unique IPs. Oh, no, it's a DDoS, right? It's like, no, but there were people coming in. They were hitting different balls. They were hitting different ones. They're looking at different views. They're doing a lot of different stuff, right? but the numbers are starting to come. The numbers are beginning to show. We had a couple of verification stuff that came on. I had this one guy from Poot come on. Like he's like, and then we're going to be doing shows with them. Like there's this whole relative stuff that once we start gathering it all together, it'll all start to mesh. People see your line because they came on and did their own, but their community's coming to see theirs, and then they're going to be in here, and then it's going to be a war on trending. By the way, like right now, it's easy. You're winning. You're winning the game, right? You know, you're trending. All your stuff is trending, right? It's all there. Trending collections. Well, I'm only trending because I'm up front and I have a button that I can make myself trend. No, I don't.
Goes in your WhatsApp.
What, you got a little something for Trader Max in my WhatsApp?
Yeah, just a little something.
Oh no, she cut off my head, didn't she?
I don't know yet.
No, I don't want to know. I'm scared now.
Oh my God, I'm dead.
Oh,
I'm sending it to you.
Oh boy,
this is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Are you doing it through Telegram?
My God.
No.
Oh
my God.
Oh my God.
I don't even know if I can show it. Still no Slipknot, but close to it. I like it. All right. Here we go. Can I show this? This is
yeah, dude. It's a nip slip action. The wardrobe malfunction.
Oh my God, bro! What is the matter?
This next collection is going to be terrible.
Yeah,
so many bits are going to happen.
It's going to be called Only Coons.
Only
Coons. No, we can't go with that.
Oh my God.
They'll be like, that NFT marketplace is racist. What's up with those guys?
The best part about all of this, no one understands fully why it's so good, but godly, it does sound super racist.
It does. But listen, I like the fact of having like a sensual line of animals, like the sensual line of the Untamed, right? Oh boy, too funny. This is
JF, dude. Here it comes. You know.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you, Boo. Thanks for making me laugh. That is amazing.
You're welcome.
It is amazing. I think I like the second one with the red top on. The other one looks a little bit creepy with the panties on or the bikini bottoms on, but it's like, okay. It's like there's too many bra straps.
Yeah, the body type is way more swagged out on the red one too. I got to be honest.
Yeah. This is like if the second one is more of what is it? The Savers of the Universe or whatever it is.
Galaxy.
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy, yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, that little dude would love her. That little dude would love her, dude.
Yeah, exactly. Or it is him. I'm not sure yet. He can identify it. Hey, listen, we don't judge. We just listen.
Since that movie came out, he might have changed a little bit.
He might have changed a little bit, right? A little bit of Thanos. Maybe parts of him disappear, but not the rest. Thanos has gone into sex change operations. Like, it's gone.
Oh my goodness gracious.
What, you thought you were watching the ShogunGun show. This is just the Ghost, Crypto Quinton, and Boo show. And that's all this is. We got to get her on camera, get her on thing up on the thing. So, but
dude, she's always in it, dude. You know, she's my right-hand woman over there, bro, getting busy with these, man. Her creative side is something else, bro. I might look like the creator on here name-wise because I'm uploading this, but man, let me just break it down to you. I make zero decisions with these, bro. This is literally all.
This is unfiltered.
Yeah, bro. And you know what? I love it that way, bro, because
yeah.
she's got a passion for it. You got to love what you're doing, man. And I think this is something she absolutely loves doing. And I think this was cool, man. The first one we did numbers, it was a very simplistic drop, to make it, as basic as possible. And I felt like it was fun because there was a lot of, favorite numbers to bid on or specific balls that have good descriptions that maybe you want. This line here has so much.
Yeah.
So much.
And again, the first one you did, MVP, right? Like MVP, learn to cut your teeth on it, figure shit out, make it happen, need some help, got some help, put it in, make it go. Doesn't have to be too creative to where if something goes wrong, the whole thing's burnt. Here it's still got like value. But the way that you made it creative was that you did it in the description. You just now the description has heart and has process, right? What's up, MJ? you've been have you put, I hope she put her thing in. Um, Got to get you in there.
Yeah, you know what I need to do too? I'll talk to you actually offline. I need help
Okay,
with
no
something.
worries.
I'm hit
You
you
got
for
it.
sure.
All right. But so, that first line, you made it in the description because it was fun. There was like hidden secrets. There's a whole bunch of stuff. This one is more of a visual hidden secret, and it has meaning. So it has a meaningful thing to it. So what a great, the next one's probably going to have 3 or 4 other things that'll be with it. So everyone is unique, not just in the look of it and the style, but the intent behind it. And I think
Yes.
that's what I'm always looking for. Anybody can go and just make anything, but you can, if you have the intent and what the life is for it, the love of it, the brain, the soul. I think that's what it really is. It comes down to the soul behind every single one of these. Like I can see soul in Baby Yolo stuff. I can see it in Dante's stuff. I can see it in the stuff that Boo creates. That there's not just it's this and I can go make this and haha, look how fast it is. But it has a meaning to it, right? It's not
Yeah,
just some sort of randomizational thing.
you can definitely tell when you see an artist's art, like a true artist, you can tell what, like, it's theirs, like with seeing it, similar to like a Van Gogh or you know what I mean? Like you just know when you see Baby Yolo's Lotto Ballers, like you don't, even if you've never heard of the Lotto Baller line, you're like, I see a lot of those PFPs, right? Like it's something that's recognizable, and it's with across the board with when she creates. With Boo, every time she's put out, art and the way she really knows how to just work with AI is something special. Everyone always knows instantly. They're like, dude, I know it's hers when I see it. And it's like, yeah, bro, there's definitely like, almost like you said, a soul or a fingerprint with like an artist, bro. Right. And I think this one got to experience for her a little bit more of her creative side of it all versus that original line that we dropped. And I wanted to see the difference. I'm still curious to see when it's all said and done, what's the difference in, resources brought in, because, we're not trying to make money off it. Obviously everything goes towards the drawings, the giveaways that we do from them, similar to a lotto, but it also, a portion of it we're putting towards marketing, the charts, and in some cases further developing specific platforms we're utilizing. So it's one of those things where it's just good to see the community kind of, all see certain things in it. Like there's an MC Phoenix one. There's a Phoenix, the Rising Phoenix for MC Phoenix. The number 11 one is Carly's favorite number. Plus that looks identical to her dog.
Yeah.
There's a baby Star Fox. We have a Rooster Brewster because he's always playing poker with us, and little by little you start to like, see things in the community that kind of pay homage to them for showing up and showing out 24/7. And if anything, bro, it's like, what a good way to show, gratitude for their consistency and what they unwavering support they show us. Right. So it's just super fun to see it come to fruition, man. We've been wanting this for so long, bro, that so glad I met you and so glad you were able to pull it off, bro. Like, I can't even explain it, man. I appreciate you so much.
This has been an awesome ride, and just the beginning of it has been amazing. I can tell you as the owner of it, and I can look behind the scenes, and I have percentage markers for me that I just go look at, and I can see where you're at. Your bid ratio is up 20% more than what the other one was already.
Oh,
and it was up 40% of your starter. So you made 40% more money from your starter base to what you ended with. And here you're already up at the same level you would have had been at the same time. You're up 20% more than that already. So I know that hopefully by the end with a little bit of push, and that's the other thing too, is that we're still manually doing all this stuff, this push. You're still only going into your group. You're still only going into your network. But as this new creator comes on, there's also new communities that we're going to be offering an NFT bot system for free for them to show all the new stuff that's coming out. And this is the addictive side, right? Like if you want to be a part of it, you click on it and you get notifications to your Telegram, from the site when new NFTs come out that match your criteria. Like I want to see ones that are more PFP oriented or AI driven or maybe personal, and you can get, because like you collectors, and I've met maybe 30 of you so far that we all joke about the same fucking thing. Like, man, there should be an anonymous thing here, right? So guess what? You're going to want to know when shit's happening. And this is also going to deliver to all the interjected. Like if you're part of a community, when your stuff comes out, Like for you personally, I'm going to make you the bot to where you can attach it to your community and your Twitter account and anything else. You got Discord or anything else that it says, hey, look, the new line's up. Hey, look, this person bid on this. Hey, look, that this person did this. And it'll create that viral outside the website network. And that's what you want, right? So
100%.
these are
Massive,
all just, yeah. And nobody does that.
Nobody. And we just created a Instagram. 7 months in, bro, raw, organically, we've just been communicating and collecting people that are like-minded to come kick it with us, right? So Instagram, TikTok, shout out to MJ for launching those two over the past couple of weeks.
Cool.
Revamping the website. Discord, shout out to Jada1312, man. He just built added a bot and built a brand new Telegram that we're shuffling everyone into. I'm sorry,
Cool.
Discord.
Yeah.
Paul and O'Sherry running our Telegram, Metal Mike.
Oh my God.
So we're going to be able to have this basically on full display every which way. And it's that's the huge part about it, is because, getting a notification wherever you're at. If you're the one that likes to be in the Discords, if you're the one that likes to be on, X, the community page, maybe you like to be in, Telegram, you're going to be able to know when those bids hit so that you can obviously be there and be like, yo, dude, shit, that's the one I wanted. I need to go in there and make that bid and try to get busy with it. I think a lot of people are learning techniques too. Max, it's insane, bro. There were people that were mad. It's so annoying, bro. It was like the middle of the night, bro. I literally put a bid. I couldn't stay up any longer. What the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
Damn, dude. All good. We're gonna get through this.
I'm tired. Make it faster.
I mean, they were hot, bro. I was like, damn, a little bit of rough. I was like, yo, you guys, this is supposed to be fun, man. We can't get that.
Don't be sending the owner death threats when you shit don't win.
Hey, but I love the passion though, right? Like it was so much passion that I was like, okay, good. It just needs a little bit of guidance at times. We just need to make sure we're always on the same page, that this is meant to be fun, and don't get your panties in a bunch. But
that'll become a collection. Trust me, the panty collection will be a collection. Have numbers on them, and those aren't the days that they've been worn. So that's
edible panties. Okay, edible.
No. All right. Well, you know what, Mr. Quinton, you have anything you want to add in for today?
No, sir. I just love this system already. I mean, I'm just having a ton of fun with it. The competitive nature of it is really nice, but it's inspiring. It's because like you see a lot of this good art, we're able to talk about it, and it's shared in the crypto format, and it's inspiring to get up and make your own. So I really love this on all fields.
That's a good point, bro.
Yeah.
I love that, actually. It's I always talk about like spending time with loved ones, people that charge your batteries, people that uplift you, encourage you, inspire you, motivate you, right? I always talk about how important it is. And I always try to drive it home on almost every time I'm on anyone's show, my own show. It's so important to me because we all fall so victim of like there's a car chase on, you're not going to turn the channel, right? And we fall victim of like indulging in the negative energy that is all throughout the world. It's a yin and yang balance. There's pros and cons everywhere. And I feel like you hit that on the head. I never really looked at it that way, but there's so many individuals that never really pulled the trigger in the side of even creating. Now we have this ability to jump on calls, on streams, telephone calls, and talk about the art and the descriptions and the names. And I'm doing it with so many of the community members and having so much fun that you're noticing you're just talking about uplifting and fun stuff, but the inspiration behind some of this shit is what makes it so funny and entertaining. And then all of a sudden you just hit it on the head, bro. There's going to be people that are going to actually start creating art now because they came across, Shogun line, Boo's line, Dante's line. That's so trippy to think. I never even looked at it that way, bro. That's amazing. That's a crazy thing you just recognize. That's dope, dude. That's like that's a trip, bro, because there's like as an athlete, when you play ball, people look up to you and they, you're a role model, right? Well, when you're creating art, dude, you don't think of any type of role model. You just think you're creating art. But to know that there's going to be an artist that is birthed from perhaps coming across the Baby Yola line, Dante's line, Boo's line. That's a trip to think, bro, how much that can change the trajectory of someone's life. Just seeing how much fun you can have doing it in the first place.
Absolutely.
That's crazy, Quentin. I never looked at it that way. That's cool.
It's a very unique perspective, Quentin. Thank you very much. Now, the unfortunate thing is yesterday we had one of our students come into the dojo, and they gave me a piece of apparatus that they're like, Max, this will fit you perfect. And I'm yeah, you know what's happening, Quentin. Hang on one second. Now, Elliot Gould was in the Ocean's 11 thing, and I'm inspired by the square glass look of Mr. Ghost, but I'm definitely not wearing these out and about because I will get murdered from somebody.
I'm getting Johnny Depp, Vegas.
Yeah. Is that poo on my bed? I don't. What is that on my bed?
Hey, what is that movie with them leaving Las Vegas? No, what is it again?
Oh, I don't even know. But it's like.
Hey, what's that Johnny Depp movie? The Vegas.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Fear and Loathing in Las
There
Vegas.
You go.
That's
Yep.
I'm getting with those right there.
Yeah. I just need the hat, and I need about 40 years knocked off the beard, and then we're golden, baby. But Elliot Gould's cousin, that's what I am right there. That's funny. A little levity there. But listen, your value, there's no number to it. I don't have a number for how much I appreciate you. I don't have words for it. I don't have time for it. I mean, we spend a dog's age in here explaining the worth of each other to each other. But what's to come? Lots of great things. We've already discussed here. You're watching the ShogunGun show here on July 12th, 2025. We're joined by Ghost. We're joined by Crypto Quentin. We're joined by Boo in the background. And it's one other person who I don't know, but that's okay.
Ash,
what's up, Ash?
Max.
that is Ash, bro. Dude, I met Ash about a year ago online. She came on one of my spaces for a crash course on trading options and stocks. And she grabbed the mic for the first time ever talking on a space. Now, bro, we're attached at the hip, dude. She works with me. She's awesome. Working on the
Does anybody
website.
Want a sneaky peek of the website?
The merch store.
Sneaky peeks? Alpha? Wait a minute. 1 second. Hang on 1 second. If that's coming, then we got to do this. Let's get ready for some alpha. Here we go. All right, hang on a second. I got to get you up on the big screen, baby. Hang on a second. A bit.
Oh.
Look at you.
Okay, so let's go. Alpha homepage.
Ooh.
It's coming, dog. It's coming, dog.
Which you? Oh, that is nice. We'll talk about that over here. That's awesome. What's your shirt say?
Exit liquidity.
Loving it. Loving it. Loving it.
Liquidity, dog. You know, nothing better than making that big slap on the chart, and out of nowhere, you get clipped on, and you're just I love the exit liquidity, dude. No problem. I'm glad. Might as well download you. Cool.
Exactly right. So I'm in a meeting yesterday, and we have Crypto Quentin, myself, and two of our other big investors, $20,000, $30,000 investors. And we're talking about hitting the chart next week. Now, we've already talked about this a little bit in alpha as well. We got Ghost Line coming out. We have our stuff hitting for next week. We're locking up 400 million tokens. Finally, it's coming. It's this week. We're locking up in 100 million increments up to 400 million. We're not going to do the liquidity lock just yet because we want to get this up and we want to make it a little easier for people to come in and make that chart go. But also the reason being is that we know that when people sell, they're going to sell with, guess what? That exit liquidity, right? And who wants to buy that shit up? We do, right? So go ahead and sell, babies, because we know the wallets that are selling is okay because we know what wallets will be buying and it'll be ours. So there's probably about 20 of us, and I'm going to invite some other people in. You know who you are if you're watching, and you know who you are if you're here. But this liquidity punch is going to be made very easily by AnvilBot. And being able to get it in now, we've done all of our testing and all of our stuff is finally, everything is super secure now. We are actually 100% into it. We're going to make nice little chumps with this, removing it, putting it in other wallets, making sure that it's protected. But that's going to start raising the coin. Now, why is the coin raise so important to the history of Shogun? Well, because once it gets there, that's when we add our state liquidity batch in, and then solidifies the market. So even if somebody does sell off, it won't really hurt the market that much. But it's also to gain holders. Now, as a contribution to you, Ghost, I can't offer 1 million coin to a winner today for tomorrow. But what I want to do is that I want to give, and it's only like 10,000, maybe 20,000 Shogun. Every single person who buys a ball, I'm going to give like 10,000 or something Shogun to. Something super simple. I'm just going to go down. I'm going to grab the thing, and you're going to get it all. It'll probably take me a day. I'm going to put it all into a list. You're going to get it airdrop, because I want you to get an airdrop from people that are safe for you, right? And I'm never going to send you anything that's not usable or not real at that point. You can sell it if you want to. You can hold it. You can lock it. You can do whatever you want. You don't have to do anything with it, but that's 690 or something like that, 690,000 token going out to all of you from that point, because I want you to have just a little bit of what it is. Now, for the ones that are for me, I'm going to roll it into a package, and we're going to sort of give that away when we do our own line. But I wanted you all to have that as another gift from us here at Shogun for all of you that have bought. If you bought multiple balls, you'll still get the same thing. So everybody, because it's looking about making some holders to Shogun, so you know what's going on in our neck of the woods as well. As far as
bro, I just want to say real quick, thank you so much. I know you always express your appreciation for the Lotto fan bam and how much they're engaged and always enjoying their time with you. But what I've noticed, man, is you're always trying to, like, man, just show love, bro. And we're so grateful, man. I think what a fun concept, man, to become a holder of Shoguns with just playing something you're already playing anyway. It's not like it was an incentive to do it now. It's just a blessing that you're surprising them with. And I think that's so huge, bro. Not only do they get a piece of history without having to go out and search and put it in and all this fun stuff, but man, you never know where these tokens go, you guys. And I always talk about conviction plays. I have a Shogun crypto. It's actually a conviction coin of mine. Like I genuinely have conviction in this particular project of yours because of everything we've spoke about and how you've managed to shrug off the downs, the ups, the concept behind building, generating revenue, and then utilizing that revenue for the greater good of your project.
Yeah.
To me, it's such a no-brainer where your project's headed, your token itself, because you essentially have tokenomics kind of embedded into you as a human. And you're essentially like, I'm betting on you, bro. I'm betting on the fact that I believe in you. And that's why it's a conviction play for me. Beyond, I don't even look at the price. I swear to you, I've never even looked at, I think the wallet I have it on, bro, I even forget where it is at times. I got to search because it's like out of sight, out of mind for me. To me, that's like a fucking hold a few years later, bro. Come on, dude. There's no fucking way that this thing is not just a piggy bank. Yeah. I mean, literally piggy bank to me. Like, oh, you want to grab a little soul here and there from time to time from Shogun Crypto. I only have to sell like fucking 0.5% of what I bought back into. You know what I mean? Like that's how I swear to God. Me too, bro. So the fact that you're doing that is so huge to me, man, because I think if people have that same thought process, hey, you know what? It was given to me as a gift. Let me just hold on to it. Maybe even on a dip, I'll add a little here and there, but at the same time, it's just chilling in the cut.
Yeah.
No temptations needed. You just kind of rock with it and see where it takes you, bro. And I think
because you never know. You never know where stuff is going to be in a month or 2 months. Like I've had a few conviction plays in my life, and I've gotten gifted some things, but never knew where it was going to go. And then one day I just woke up, and then there was like $3,000 in my wallet. I was like, where did this come from? And it was one of the coins that I invested in. And I'm like, all right, well, I'll hold it. Of course, it returns back to wherever, but it was like, it was like, wow, watch this stuff just happen and go on. But you're right. This is never about, for me, the money directly, because you got to keep the lights on, right? But the concept here, it's about the reaction, the relationship, what we leave, right? We have the first cryptocurrency run dojo. Right now, it's running off the funds of investors and some of the students that are there. But eventually, in the months to come, we will be working on creating this world to pay for that one. And that means that every single student that'll come there can come there, and they can buy in if they want to, or they can get a free network to teach their kids and all that stuff. 90% of the first packages are all going to be free for kids as we go in. Mr. Quinton and I are trying to do that so we can open this up in many more places, because our teachings in martial arts is what makes us stronger as individuals, but also them and their discipline and their values and their structure. And if you can change one person that way, if I can change 30 and they can go out and change one more, now I've changed out how many more people. So that's where I'm really trying to do, is really, you guys are just supplement for my extra liquidity for the dojo. That's it. No, but you guys, I appreciate what you've done helping me. Listen, I couldn't have done this without you. I couldn't have done it without your help, your family, the whole network here. I couldn't have done it without Quinton. There's a lot of I couldn't have done it without. And all of you watching, thank you so much for today. It's been a grand day today. Shogun Cryptos and 251, 200 something plus people in doing their thing, spending your time here on your Saturday. I'm going to let you all go here soon, because I got stuff that I want to go do today too, and I know that you do as well. And you got some great stuff happening tomorrow. Make sure that you check out there. I'm going to share the screen one more time. I want you to go over to shogunfusion.com. This is not just a shameless plug, but this is also for, please make sure, if you're watching right now, just like you shared and reposted the show, go to your favorite ball, maybe not even your favorite ball. Maybe use some techniques like I did earlier to make his ball sell so that everybody doesn't pay attention to mine. But go to your favorite ball, or maybe not one. Exactly, right? And share it on share it on Twitter, share it in X, share it in Instagram, share it in Discord, share it everywhere. See what it comes in. Make sure you hit that heart, because that heart's going to help it trend. Every time you go to one, every time you get shared, it tracks all of it. It puts it in the trending value. And those that trend, it may not pop up right away, but you see the line is already starting to trend again. 69 is going to trend all the time, damn it, because it's freaky deaky. But you never know. One day that could be a raccoon nip coin thing.
You never know.
You never know. You
never know.
Coach, thank you so much for popping in today and being a part of the show today. As you said, this is not you being a part of the show. You are the show, right? You and I, you have access. You have the back access to everything. But you are the show, and I am the show. And Quinton's learning to become the show one day, because when he can get words in edgewise on this mouth, then it might take off.
Hey, let me tell you, Quentin, that's the battle right there, dude. That's the test. Once you get past Pops, bro, then there's no one that can shut you down. You know what I mean? That's you some lessons right now. You better start getting in. You better do it.
He does already at school. Like at school, he's up teaching, and he's like, I'm going to come out and say my bit. And I was like, okay, go ahead. But no, he's very respectful. He's learning pace too. Well, not there. He lost pace at that one, but he could have
filling in the gaps. To fill in the gap.
Fill in the gap. That's what you got to do. We had a co-host here in the very beginning. I gave Mr. Quinton and him both the same chance, and that person had a lot of experience apparently, and Quinton just outshined him quickly. Like, while he's doing this, I'm going to do this. Like I would say, if this was happening in this neck, and then all of a sudden there's some information about it. So those kind of things is invaluable. It's like super valuable to me, so he's also learning how to take on. He's done a few shows himself. Because I can't do all the shows. Eventually he's going to be Crypto Quinton and the ShogunGun show, and maybe Ghost or Boo or Egon or somebody else. And I love it. So there's some people that are on that show on Fridays and Tuesdays when I'm in for the poker stuff. Man, I would just love, I'd like to hag Egon, because he's a little corny, a little quirky, and that way I can keep an eye on him and see how many balls he's buying.
Keep your eye on that one.
Oh my God.
Right? So, but he's a Philly guy, just like me. And I love that. He's an awesome dude. I love conversing with him. He's funny, holds me to it. And I always appreciate it. But that's for you and everybody, man. I appreciate you so much.
Much love and respect to all of you, man. I love your family. I love what you're building, man. And love to be a part of everything you're working on, bro.
Yeah,
I thank you for having us, man. Seriously.
Yeah, it's a pleasure, buddy. Just like you, for me, every single time that you say, oh, you just pop in the show. Don't even ask. Just go right in the back of StreamYards. Just come right in. And I could be doing a mint show, whatever. We do a pottery show. No, we don't. But you come in anytime you want, and anything that I'm doing back there, you're welcome to, man. You can.
Hey, I am Ghost, and if you're doing pottery, I might be able to,
Wait. Hang on, buddy. We don't judge, but we listen. I get it, but I'm not.
I'm
not doing pottery. I'm on the pot. I'm not doing pottery. Too funny.
Oh shit, dude! I love
Max
it,
and
bro.
poop on the potty. Don't be making no visuals of that either, Boo. I swear to God. Too late. Too funny. All right, everybody. We appreciate your time today. This has been the Shogun Gun Show here, July 12th, 2025. I want you to go out there and have the best weekend you can, but make sure that you go to shogunfusion.com, shogunfusion.io, and look at the ball. Look at our balls. Go look at our balls over at Shogun Fusion. Go look at the lotto. Go look at all the NFTs that are over there, but make sure that you share the love, share the site, share all the balls you can in there to make sure that Mr. Quinta doesn't buy every single one of them, and that's where his allowance went. Only kidding. But I love you all. Can't wait until the next show on Tuesday. We're having another big show. And then, keep your ear to the railroad here, because there's a lot of stuff coming for Shogun. If you can front run, get some Shogun in there. Go buy a ball and get 10,000. Super easy. That's how it works. And then it begins from there. Only a couple bucks. All right. Guys, have a great day. I'm Trader Max. This has been the Shogun Gun Show. We'll see you next time. And as always, live well.